Now, in the today class, we will discuss about that unit 5, it is the functions. Yeah, functions is the basics of the here today we will discuss about that the basics of the functions and the recursive functions, preprocessor derivative directives. These are the three concepts we will discuss today. Function is a continued program and a segment that carries that is the some specific and well-defined task. Every C program consists of one or more functions. One of these functions, so most of the called as the main are from the whether the execution of the begins and addition. We will take that as the additional functions will be the called as either from main or from other functions. Now it is a function performs it is a specific task. A function declaration tells that is the computer about that is the functions and names. Uh, Now, today we will discuss about the functions. Here, functions is a pre-processing. Here, two here functions and recursive functions. Basics of the functions and the recursive function, the pre-processed. So, directories. These are the concepts we will discuss today. It is a fourth unit. What we have to discuss means it is a generally it is a common operators we can be discussed and continuous statements we discussed in the previous classes. And now we are going for that. It is a functions. In that functions, here basics of the functions and recursive functions and pre-processor derivatives. And check your the progress that in that we will be model paper, model question papers we will discuss. Now coming to the concepts. Well. Now defining the function. The function is a self-continued progress. Function will be carry out. It is a instead action in the whenever it is accessed, and whenever that is a function is called from the some order partition of the program, then we apply for that is a some kind of the several different places within the program. It is a we use the same functions can be accessed. Now we go for that is a calling. Calling means it is a passed to it is a information passed to by the calling statement and returned to the value information will be passed to the function. Vice versa, it will identify called as the arguments. Now, are the values of information will be part device. It is a special identifiers called as the arguments are the parameters and return to via it is a written statement, and both parameters are the written values and are the operations. And a definition of the function, it is a function has a different components and a written type. The function name, the argument is the declaration or the body of the function. The first line of functions is a definitions is a contain the type of the specifications of the value returned the functions, followed by the function's name and the set of the arguments, and separated by the commas and enclosed in the parentheses. The specifications is omitted at the time. We use that it is a function, it's a definition does not this argument. Example, so structure of the following follows. Here, data types and functions names and argument 1, argument 2, and argument so on, argument n. Data type of the argument 1, it is argument 1, data type of argument 2, argument 2, and data type of the argument n, argument n, and the statement and the written values. So, this kind of that functions we can be called for due to the types of the argument. Now, here, example, it is considered that function takes the two integers and return their sum as the integers and add a comma b. Now, here int a add a comma b into a into b, it is a return to the a plus b, and same method may be the written as a int add. It is int a comma int b, and return to the a plus b. Now, void message is shown, then we can be go for the printing to the hello world. It is a consideration of the another function, which will be that is a flag get pi. Then it can be go for the bracket and return 3.414, and consider the another function that takes the number as the input and return to the nothing, and float print underscore square and is the int print of n. Accessing functions and passing argument to the functions and functions of prototypes. These are the, it is a accessing function, it is a directly we called function, can be the, it is accessed. Then another is comes to the, it is a arguments appearing into the functions called, that is a referred to as the actual arguments in the contrast to the formal arguments that appears into the first line of the function definition in the normal functions called, there will be the one actual argument for the each formal argument. And passing argument to the function value, it is a, when the value is passed to the function via, it is an actual argument, the value of the actual argument is copied into the function. Therefore, the value of the corresponding formal argument can be the uh, altered within the function, but the value of the actual argument within the calling return will passing by that is value. So it is a changes the variable called as a called function. And it is a function prototypes means it is a, we give the data type and it's corresponding that it is a function name and a type 1 and argument 1 and a type 2 argument 2. Then it is a functions declaration type. And a program, if we take one example and solution of the linear equations, then it is a hash include stdio.h, hash include con.io.h. Then it is a float solve and float a comma float b and float c, and if a equal to 0 and print a value of c cannot be the predicted, and else at c equal to b by a and return c, and int main and float a comma b comma c and print up and enter a comma b values and scan up percentile f percentile a percentile b and c equal to solve a comma b. Print the linear representation of the variable from x plus b equal to 0. So here we can identify the x value return value. This is one of the example of the program. Now we can go for, there is a normal probability function, inverse normal probability function. It is demonstrated that this program is comes to the here. We can take that is a pi value and 4 times of attain, and a double phi I also I will use for that is w, and statement is a standard to the written. It is a 1 point and the divides that is the square of 2 pi into e to the power of minus 0.5 u square, and it is comes to the, it is a double normal. And inverse standard normal, if we use that, it is a epsilon, it is equal to 1 into e to the power of minus 6, and it is a 0 point min square, it is a 0.0, and maximum square is a 10 max. Now it is, if p is less than or equal to 0, return to the maximum square, and else it is if p greater than or equal to 1 and return 0, and chi-square equal to 0.5. With the f is and the maximum square minus and minimum square, it is greater than LF. So if pi is, it is the bracket of the chi-square is less than p, and the maximum chi-square equal to square chi-square. Now it is else it is the, we can chi-square equal to maximum square plus the minimum square, it is a star 0.5. Now it is comes to the here written to the function. It is a chi-square distribution function. It will be displayed. Now we go for that is a void main. It is a double p of x comma y. If I take, then it is integer value. It is a print values of, that is a what value you are taking, that variable value, and it is a reading of the value. It is a scanner percentile x p equal to phi of x. Printf, it is a probability equal to percentile f, and it is a function p, and printf, it is a verify n equal to normal p, and printf, it is a x equal to percentile f, and it's y. So that is one of the example for that. And programming for that's the find the GCD. Also we use that is the same process.
It is a program to the computer that is a Fibonacci numbers using the recursive method. In this, we will use that is a hash include stdio.h. Hash include stdio.h. Recursive method hash include stdio.h in the Fibonacci int main, and it is a int I equal to 0, comma c. It is a scanner percentile c and represent of n. Print of Fibonacci series and for c equal to 1 and c less than or equal to n, c plus plus. And printf and percentile d and Fibonacci I plus plus, and it is a written through the 0 into Fibonacci into n if n equal to 0, 0 and written to 0, and else if n equal to 1, written to 1. Else it is a written to the Fibonacci n minus 1 plus Fibonacci n minus 2 bracket and program to the solve that is a knapsack problem. These all can be used by the functions only, then we can get that is a different equivalent solutions. Now here I'm going to the solve that is a program to solve that is a knapsack problem. Hash include stdio.h and hash include con.io.h and int and w of 10 and comma p of 10 comma v of 10 comma 10 and n I comma j and caps dot x of 10 equal to bracket of 0. Int max int I comma int j and return I greater than j percentile and it's I equal to is to j. Int knaps of int I comma int j into value, and if value of I comma j it is less than 0, if j is less than w of I and value equal to knaps of I minus 1 comma j, else value equal to maximum of knaps of I minus 1 comma j and p of I plus knaps of I minus 1 comma j of w of I and v of I and j equal to value, and return to the v of I j and value of void main int void main into profit equal to profit comma count is equal to 0 and clear screen printer and percentile into the number of elements and scanner and percentile and at the center, yeah, at the center, yeah. Equal to 0. V of I comma j is equal to 0, else V of I comma j equal to 1. Next, the printer now task it is a n of cap I equal to n, j equal to cap, while j not equal to 0 and I not equal to 0. If v of I comma j not equal to v of I comma I minus 1 comma j, x of I equal to 1 and j equal to j minus w of I minus minus. Else I minus minus and profit items are included. Area prof, profit SL equal to no and weight and T is the profit for I equal to 1, I less than or equal to n, I plus plus. If x of I is a printf and total profit is equal to percentile D, printf and get CH. Now we will go for the discussion of the recursive function. Recursive function. Now in this recursive function is a process by the which is a function calls itself repeatedly until some specified conditions has been satisfied. The processor is used for the repetitive computation in which each action is stated in terms of process result. Many iteration, the problems can be written into the form. So here example, calculating the function